Hello. You can tell it's spring. The rubber gloves are out, and so is the bleach. Don't anyone tell me not to use bleach. If you lived in a house like mine, you too would be using it by the day. And I do use other environmentally friendly products, but for the sink, bleach is the only thing that will do. Now, cue everyone going white wine vinegar. Honest to God, I'd rather drink it than put it down my sink. It's been a very busy weekend with the wonderful politicians that run our country, and it's one that's made me scream at the telly on a regular basis. And then when I woke up this morning and started reading the headlines, I was like, oh my God, I mean, it just goes from bad to worse. Lots to get through in this. Please subscribe if you like it, by the way. There's so much more to come. Today is going to be a heavy video day. So Rachel, let's start with Ange, because she does make me laugh, and she really did make me laugh. Ange wants to go on safari. Of course you do, Ange, my love. Why not? We can pay for that. I mean, let's do a crowdfunder for Ange to go on safari. None of us are going on holiday this year. None of us are going anywhere nice, but you can go on a taxpayer's safari. You see a bunch of wild animals at number 10 every single day. We do not need to pay for that. And it made me think, there's something to be said for having a good quality politician, isn't there? And then there's something to be said for the politicians that need to go to like politician finishing school. She's one. She simply doesn't know how to conduct herself. I mean, she gave a portrait of herself. Who wants that? No one ever. I mean, how to ruin trade in one easy swoop. Angela Rayner gives a portrait of herself. Rachel Reeves, Sabrina Carpenter. She can't say how much the tickets that she was given were worth because you can't buy those kinds of tickets. And she said that it was because she needed security, so that's why she took the freebies. Rachel said you can't say how much those tickets are worth, but everyone else has had a punt and said around £600. But apparently, according to Rachel, the flies are out. It's okay because she needed the security and she couldn't have gone unless she'd had the security in these particular tickets. Well, here's the deal. Don't go. I couldn't go to see Sabrina Carpenter because I couldn't afford it, nor could you. So don't go. And if you could afford it, then you could afford the security detail to go with it, because I don't think Sabrina Carpenter has got anything that any of us want to hear to do with the day-to-day runnings of Parliament. I mean, I don't mean to do you down, Sabrina. I'm sure you have lots of things to say, but I don't think you were having a one-to-one with Rachel Reeves. Therefore, I don't think it was on parliamentary business. Therefore, I don't think we should have been funding or you should have been giving freebies. And I certainly don't think that we should be using security as a reason as to why she needed those special tickets. It's a no. If you haven't got the money, Rachel, which you have because you're not a working person, because you earn an obscene amount of money, let's talk about that. MPs are getting a pay rise of 2.8%. Are you funding that out of your existing budgets? Who's funding that? Because teachers have to fund their pay rise, which is also 2.8%, out of their existing budgets. I don't get a pay rise. I pay more for everything in life, but I don't get any more coming in. In fact, as we've discussed, my income has flatlined because my income is in travel and tourism, and no one's got any money for travel and tourism, unless, of course, you're Angela Rayner when you're going on safari and then the taxpayer pays for it. Oh, does the taxpayer want to pay people to come and stay in my holiday cottage? Please do. Angela, you can be the first once you finished at MP finishing school. So we've got that one, the black hole. Have you all heard the word OBR? That's the Office for Budget Responsibility. Well, it's not a word, is it? It's an acronym. The Office for Budget Responsibility has never, ever, ever acknowledged the £20 billion black hole that we are told that the government inherited. It's never, ever, ever acknowledged it. But get this, I was having a little read. These are Andrew Neil's figures, not my own, because we all know I'm crap with maths, as is Rachel Reeves, but I'm not the Chancellor. She has increased public spending by 70 million. She's borrowed 30 million and she's taxed 40 million. So is that to fill the black hole? No. It's to create a new one. So we still don't know whether the old one existed. We don't think it did, but it sounds good, doesn't it, when you're trying to slam the opposition for 14 years of ruining this country? We'll do it. We'll break that record. We'll do it in about 4 minutes. So, I'm quite out of breath doing that, but it just really pulled my chain. What is it with this current government that they cannot see cause and effect? They cannot see how naff they look. And I just bring us all back to square one. Learn how to be a politician. They all need to go to politicians finishing school. And I am happy to lead those lessons because someone needs to. They need to stop the lies. They need to stop the spin. And they must stop spending everyone else's money. It's not that difficult.